What's up, Instagram? Happy Wednesday. So I'm just hopping on live because I'm recording the content for my content challenge that starts next week. I'm on day 4 of recording, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to come on live and I'm going to let people join me and watch me record some of the content. So, hey, you guys, what's up? Happy Wednesday. If you come in, let me know where you're popping in and joining from. I would love that so much. My name is Ray, and I am a wedding and portrait photographer and a photography business coach. I have a content challenge for photographers starting next week, y'all. It is called Content That Converts, and I'm super excited to host this challenge because I know a lot of photographers struggle with content, specifically conversion content, being consistent and really understanding what it is. So in this challenge, I'm going to be teaching what conversion content is. And I'll be walking through examples of conversion content. Each and every day you will receive a link, a training in your email that will teach you something. So I'm recording right now. Hey, thank you for joining. I am recording the content that will be dripping out. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to come on live. And I am going to let people kind of tap in and kind of see some of the content that I will be teaching and sharing. During my content challenge. Is called Content That Converts. So if you're a photographer and you struggle with content, you struggle with consistency, you don't even know what conversion content is, it's like, come on, be a part of this challenge, because conversion content is so important when it comes to driving sales and leads in your business. And you have to kind of put it out there and make it very plain in which your offers are, so that people can be aware of all of the things, amazingness that you have to offer, okay? One thing that I know for sure is that photographers have to get out of this idea of feeling like selling is gross or selling is icky. Okay, listen, it's not. Selling is service, and it is an essential piece to growing a successful business. Okay, so hey, you guys, thank you for joining. What's up? Happy Wednesday. I am over here recording some of my content that will be a part of my 10-day content challenge that I'm starting next week for pro photographers. Okay, so if you're a photographer and you're watching this and you have not signed up to the content challenge, my question is why? Why have you not signed up? Okay. If you struggle with content, maybe you're like, I don't know what to say. I have so much content. I just don't post it. I don't know what people are looking for me. If you have any of those concerns or any of those worries, then this content challenge is perfect for you. It's only $37. It is 10 days. Each day you will receive a training from me, and there are live Q&A coaching calls that'll be a part of the challenge over the 10 days. You will be creating content on this challenge. You will. I'm going to be walking you through, giving you visual examples. I'm going to be giving you feedback. I'm going to be helping you understand how to create better content, how to create conversion content, what to say, all the things. So you have plenty of time to ask me questions. You have plenty of time to get feedback from me. You're going to receive a training every day for 10 days from me. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I am recording. If you're interested in signing up for the content challenge, it starts next Wednesday. Matter of fact, it starts a week from today. A week from today starts the 10-day content challenge. And you can go to the link in my bio and sign up there. You can DM me the word content and I will send you the link there. Okay. And what I'm doing now is recording day 4 of the content challenge. And day 4 is all about sharing your brand story and, crafting your brand story. And so I was going to record here on live, like you guys can watch me record. And so you can kind of see some of the content, some of the trainings, like a little sneak peek of the trainings that will be included in the 10-day challenge. This is just one of the 10 days that I'll be sharing here on live. But each and every day you will get a training in your inbox with very clear prompts. Oh, awesome. Sign up. Oh, I love that. Hi, friend. It's so good to see you here. Join me. I would love to help you in whatever ways, right? And so, I made this challenge because I'm a photography coach. Business coach. I'm all about business when it comes to creatives and photographers. And I get to work very intimately in the business of other photographers. And baby, we be struggling with the content. they be struggling with the content, not knowing what to say, not knowing what to post, like feeling a little overwhelmed by it. And I really truly believe that we are master content creators. I believe that we hold a lot of power when it comes to our creativity and our content and our images and the things that we're able to create. We just have to, like, someone has to sometimes teach us, right? Someone has to show us the way, give us exactly, like the play, give us exactly what we should be sharing and how to share it. And honestly, good content is one of those things that is like you just do in repetition, right? Like the overarching meat of the content you put out in repetition, because that's what marketing is, okay? So the content challenge is totally live, $37, starts next Wednesday. It goes from October 23rd until November 1st. You have to join the challenge before the 23rd. You got to join by the 22nd. The link will be gone when the clock strikes midnight on the 23rd. The link is gone because the first day of the challenge will be in your inbox that morning, right? So you have to join by next Tuesday. You have to join the challenge by next Tuesday. This is for pro photographers. This is for photographers that have something to sell. Then this quarter, they want to end the year strong. You have been really slacking on your content game. Or maybe you haven't really been slacking that much, but maybe it's just been like a cute quote, a little cute quote here, a little cute quote there, but you're not really building your authority and your expertise. Like, you got so much to offer. And honestly, how we obtain and like look at content now is just so different than what it was pandemic and pre-pandemic. Like, so much changes all the time. And so I want to teach photographers how to create better conversion content. I want to teach you about, so day 3 was all about creating your ideal avatar. This is really something that I do, and it's really important. So that was what day 3 was. I just did that recording. I walked through what an ideal avatar is, how I do it. And I know a lot of times we hear ideal avatar on social, but I feel like how I do it is a little different because it gets in the nitty gritty. Okay. We getting real. We doing some real, talking about real people and real concerns and real desires and things that people tell you, right? Day 2 was all about what conversion content is and why it even matters. And each day I give you a to-do. I give you like things to think about, a prompt. So you will actually be creating content in this challenge. And like, if you know me, then you know I'm about to be looking for you to post the content that you create. Let me say this. Photographers love to create. Let me say this. Creatives love to create. We love to create. We love to come up with something new. We love to like create something. But it's one thing to create it, and it's another thing to put it out there. It's one thing to create it. It's another thing to sell it. It's one thing to create it. It's another thing to market it, right? And I really want to bridge that gap for creatives, for photographers on selling and marketing, because it is an essential piece to your business. It is. Okay. I cannot tell you how many clients I work with, they're like, oh, I want more clients. Like, I want to sell up my minis, or I want to like book 5 branding sessions, or I want to like book 5, 6, 7 weddings. But it's like, well, you got to post, you got to create the content. You got to show up where the people are. You got to talk your expertise, big up yourself. You got to speak in ways that gets their ears perked up, especially now on how like we like receive content. Content is everywhere. It's almost like we're over inundated in content. But the truth of the matter is that people are looking for what you have to offer. You just have to know how to speak to it, right? So that's what the content challenge is all about. We start next week, Wednesday, 1 week from today. You have to join the challenge by October 22nd in order to be a part of it. And I'm excited because it's a live challenge. I've never really done a live challenge in this way, so I'm excited to see the feedback and to hold space for people to be able to give feedback and coaching and advice on the content. And I also have an opportunity, if you want me to do a social media audit of your social, I would love to do that. I would do a whole recording breaking down your social, your bio. One of the days on this challenge is talking about optimizing your bio, and I'm really excited for that because a lot of times photographers struggle with that. So I'm excited for the challenge. It's going to be good. So I came on live because I was going to record day 4. And it's funny because I saw someone do this before where they recorded on live. They were like, shh, recording is in progress. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I'm about to do the same thing. So let me put in here recording in progress. All right, content challenge is going down. About to be recording. Recording in progress. All right, let's go. So maybe it would help if you could kind of like see. I don't know if that's a good view. Maybe you can just like see me and hear the tea, hear the content. Join the content challenge. The link is in my bio. This is for pro photographers, anyone that is struggling with content creation. Okay. So I am recording in Zoom, and I have slides that go a part of each and every day. And if you are here, can you let me know that you can hear me? I think I have like one person here. Let me know that you can hear me. I would really love that. You can just give me a heart or thumbs up because I think my mic just switched over to Zoom. So I just want to make sure that you all can hear me. All right, let's go. Day 4. Recording in progress. Join the content challenge. Link is in my bio. Join me. I cannot wait to see y'all inside. Okay, so I am recording. This is for pro photographers. This content challenge is for pro photographers. I'm not even going to look at this live, y'all. I know I'm live. It's really hard to record on live, but I want you all to just get a little sneak peek, little snippet inside of what will be taught in the content challenge. I'm recording day 4, and it's all about crafting your brand story, which is a really important piece of conversion content because people want to make that connection. You want to humanize your brand. Okay. It's very important to be personal in your personal brand. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about that. And, if you want to join the challenge, go to the link in my bio, sign up, $37. We start next week, totally 10 days live. You get trainings and you get Q&A calls with me. So it's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. Okay. Let's get I am recording. Let's get it going. Recording in progress. All right. All right. I'm not even going to look at the live, y'all. I'm recording, okay? Let me check my audio. Earpod. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Can you hear me? Give me a heart. Give me a something if you can hear me. I just want to make sure. Just let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hey. About to start recording some of the content for my 10-day challenge. Can you hear me? I just want to make sure you all can hear me. Oh man, I don't want to take this off. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Okay. I was going to wait to make sure y'all can. I don't know if you can hear me. It doesn't matter. I hope y'all can hear me. I have a feeling you can because I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. But let's get into it because I got to finish this. Okay, recording in progress. Let's go. All right, welcome back to the Content That Converts 10-day live challenge for photographers. We are in day 4. Super excited for today's topic because this is an important one. All the topics that I'm teaching in this challenge are important. So just want to say that. But today we're going to be talking about crafting your brand story, right? This is really important because people want to make a connection with the person that's behind the lens. Right? They want to feel like they know you. They want to feel like they like you. They want to feel like they can trust you, right? They're coming to meet us. They're coming to do this photo shoot. They can feel so nerve-wracking. And so you want to like really humanize your brand and make that connection. And the ways to do that is to craft your brand story. So when we're thinking about crafting your brand story, it's about sharing what makes you unique. And it's about making that connection with your target audience. Again, people want to connect with the person behind the camera. Never forget that. People want to make a connection with the person behind the camera. So a couple of things I want you to think about when it comes to crafting your brand story. Who are you, right? What are your core values? What are your overall beliefs that you share, that you have, that you truly believe deeply in? Because it's all about attracting like-minded people into your world. And a lot of times your ideal client is very similar to you. They probably have very similar core values, very similar beliefs. And so when you talk about those things, you start to really pull people in, and you also start to repel people that just really aren't for you, right? And that is really important. So who are you? What titles do you hold? So I'll put titles here, and I'm going to use that kind of softly, but like, are you a mom? Are you a wife? Are you a sister? Are you a Libra? Are you an Aries? Were you a past cheerleader? Are you a pink lover? Do you love chicken wings? Are you do you love a good graphic design? Are you a Nordstrom girly? Or are you I don't know, like, what are the titles that you hold? Like these things that you just strongly believe in, because again, think about connection. I like to say this for moms and dads because that is a great way to create connection. Again, remembering the biggest piece of day 4 is that people want to make a connection with the person behind the lens, right? The other thing I want you to think about are, what are your likes and dislikes? What are the things that just like light you up inside and get you so excited? And then on the flip side, what are those things that you absolutely can't stand? Like you just hate it, right? And it just gives you that ick and you want to speak on it. These are things that are going to get your ideal client to be like, or your target audience to listen up and tune in and to connect with you, right? In today's age with content, we have to try to make that connection. We have to really be ourselves and be authentic. And that's why crafting your brand story is important. Speaking to your beliefs, speaking to those values, speaking to those likes and dislikes that you have. So the other piece of it is I want you to think about your uniqueness. So what has past clients or family and friends shared with you? What have they said to you about what makes you special? How you made them feel? You know what I mean? Like, what have they said? What is your uniqueness? What is your special sauce, your secret little ingredient when it comes to being a service provider, being a photographer that makes you just unique, right? What makes you different than other photographers and other service providers where, when you're amongst the crowd, someone can pick you out. Someone's looking for that different, that je ne sais quoi, that different thing about you, right? What makes you different than other photographers? And I put this question because I love this. What do you love? What do you wish that your ideal clients knew about you, right? What would you love that your ideal clients knew about you before working with you, right? Maybe it's that you crack corny jokes, or that like you love to shoot barefoot, or maybe it's like, after every photo shoot you go for some chicken wings and you invite your client out to some chicken wings, or maybe it's that you're like, they're going to be their biggest hype person, or maybe it's that you're more like kind of passive when it comes to shooting, right? What do you wish that your ideal clients knew about you before shooting with you, right? This speaks to your uniqueness. When it comes to crafting your brand story, I also want you to think about what influences you as a creative. Why do you love being a photographer? What has inspired you or influenced you as a photographer, right? What is your why behind being a photographer? Why are you willing to wake up at the crack of dawn? Why are you willing to go hard and share your art and share your artistic gifts and your talents with the world? Like, what influences you as a creative, right? Just being able to speak to these things. So let's look at some examples. Of course, I have some examples to show you guys. This is a screenshot from one of my reels, and it talks about my mission as a coach to photographers, right? I specifically talk about, I'm here to teach other creative entrepreneurs how to thrive in life and business, right? I want other creative entrepreneurs that are like me, look like me, similar to me. I want them to know that they can win in business. I'm here to teach other creative entrepreneurs, photographers, business strategies, right? So that they can increase their sales and that they can reach new clients and they can build additional streams of income with their gifts and talents. This is my true mission as a coach to photographers. So I'm going to show you guys this here. This is the same reel. I'm going to refresh it so you can see the beginning. Of course, you can't see the cover that well, but it says my mission as a business coach to photographers. And then it's a reel and it has words over it and showing me in different coaching environments, whether it's trainings that I've done, whether it's in my Elevate group coaching program, whether it's in workshops, in-person workshops I've done, whether it's in one-on-ones. I just have a couple of video clips and it talks about what my mission is behind being a coach to photographers, okay? So again, this speaks to my brand story. This speaks to my mission. This speaks to my values. This speaks to the beliefs that I have and things that I want other people to know when it comes to me being a business coach, okay? So that's example number 1. Here's example number 2. And it says, to all the new faces around here, hi, I'm Ray. And I put Ray in parentheses because I cannot tell you how many times people call me Rhea because they met me on the internet, but it's actually pronounced Ray. So I'm going to show you what this post looks like. And this is just a carousel post where I share some fun facts about me. Like I'm a wedding photographer. I'm based in Houston. I'm a business coach to photographers. I'm the youngest of 3 girls. I'm a Libra. I love Tex-Mex, baby. Give me guac and queso me, please, at any time. I love margaritas, okay? I talk about my approach behind my photography style. It's very timeless, classic, romantic, and fun. These are all just fun things that are really important for me to share with my audience so that they can, again, make that connection, right? This speaks to my brand story. This speaks to what I'm influenced by. This speaks to my core values and my beliefs and what makes me unique, okay? So again, this is day 4 of the content challenge, and we talked about crafting your brand story, sharing your uniqueness, sharing who you are, your why, what makes you unique and what influences you. And of course, here's your to-do for day 4. I want you to write out 5 to 7 fun facts or things that you love about yourself that you would love to share with your audience, right? Remember, the point of crafting your brand story is to make a connection with your audience, to humanize your brand. Be yourself. Don't be anybody else, because when you try to be somebody else, it's hard. I want you to be yourself and just share who you are authentically and in a real way, okay? People want to make that connection. It's so important in today's content. And this piece of content, crafting your brand story, sharing your brand story, your mission, your core values, your beliefs, is absolutely a great piece of conversion content, because there are clients and consumers out there that just really want to connect with the person. They just want to connect with the person. So this is a perfect way to do that, okay? So do the to-do, and I will see you in day 5. We're almost at the halfway mark, all right? I'll see you guys in day 5 tomorrow. All right, have a good one. Bye. Awesome. Just finished. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, that sucks. You can't hear me. All right, so I just did the recording for day 4 of the content challenge. And I'm about to hop off of this and I'll be back.